Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ritnika and you have reached natural vibration. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading for from advice from the shaman. So we have pile number 1, 2 and 3. So just ask a question or think of a topic or just get general advice. You can just ask yourself, which pile am I attracted to? Pile number 1, 2 or 3. 1. I'm getting pile number 3. All right, so let's start. Pile number 1. Oopa. We've got standstill. Okay, these are really beautiful cards. These are the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I'm going to read this from the deck. It's number 50, from the book, sorry, from the deck. All right, so this was upright and it says, when the standstill card appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefit of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it is time to gather more information or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. All right, so this is what's going on is that you might be going through a moment of pause right now. Maybe the situation that you're thinking about is not moving. Maybe you're stuck, you're in a standstill in your life in certain areas. Obviously, take what resonates and apply it to whichever part of your life this resonates. But what this is telling me is that the universe says, the shamans are telling you that this is the time for you to recharge. This is the time for you to take a step back from whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest and sort of just enjoy the moment, all right? Things are going to start moving very quickly after this, and you may not have this time to sort of sit back, recharge, do the things that you love. For example, if this is to do with your work life, you might get really busy and you may not have time to sort of do the things you love, like, spend time with your family, play a sport, whatever it is, right? So it's the same thing. What this is telling you is that now is the time for you to sit back and relax, pile number 1. So let's get some more cards. So the universe, please just on this reading. So pile number 1, some more cards to go with the standstill card. What other advice can you give them? Too many cards. Whoa. That's like way too many cards. Okay. Blessed. I'm going to take one more. Oh, too many. All right, there you go. Okay. TikTok and co-create. Okay. So you've got blessed, TikTok and co-create. Okay. Now what this is telling me is that right now things may not be moving for you. But there are two meanings to this, all right? They're telling me that, look, right now may not be the time. The time may not be right for you to go off, for things to move as quickly as you want. But you have got to realize that how blessed you are. You have to start being grateful for everything that you've achieved so far, and that you have to also come to the realization that you co-create the world. So for example, if you wanted something to happen in your love life, in your work life, and things are not moving according to what you wanted, according to the timeline, you might get disheartened. And the universe is telling you now is not the time for you to get disheartened. What you need to realize is that everything happens in divine timing, and maybe right now is not the time for this to come into fruition. But you have also got to realize that you co-create the world every single day. So if you start going into the negative vibrations, if you start thinking the worst about the situation, then things are never going to move forward for you, all right? You have got to stay in the spirit or the attitude of gratitude, all right? Writing a gratitude journal, being grateful for everything you have achieved so far will help this standstill move along, all right? This is a temporary standstill. It is not stuck forever. So whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, pile number 1, just know that it is not stuck forever, all right? This is a brief pause for you to sit back and take some time to work on co-creating what you want and also to enjoy things that you love. All right. I'm moving that away. It's suddenly giving me. All right, pile number 1. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Welcome back to my channel. So, what card we have? Okay, you've got the curse, number 14, and it was upside down. So, we're going to read this from the book, number 14. These are the mystical shaman decks. Very beautiful cards, don't you think? The curse refers to limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from the former lifetimes that preordained the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognize the original wound that is playing out in your life so you can heal it. Be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as to not create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love most. Now is the opportunity to clean it up. All right. So what this is telling us that you have got to realize, because it was upside down, I read the medicine part. And what this is telling me is that we all actions have an equal and opposite reaction, right? That is what we've been taught. And this is what this card is telling us, is that you must pay attention to your role in your life. Okay, now for example, if you thought about work, if you thought about love, or any kind of advice on any topic that you picked this you chose this deck for, what this is telling me is that whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it may not be going according to plan, and you might start thinking outwardly when you should be looking within. Everything you do has an action or a consequence in the world, all right? You are an energetic being, and if you behave in a certain way, for example, if you're rude to people, somebody or the other will be rude to you, all right? It's, you may not see it, you may not connect the dots, but that is how the world works. And if you do believe in the concept of karma or karam, what this is telling us is that how you behave makes a big difference. Now, when I look at it from an energetic standpoint, what this is telling me is that if you are not lovable to yourself, if you don't believe you deserve love, if you don't believe that you are good enough, if you don't treat yourself right, if you don't treat the people in your life right, then why should anybody else treat you right? It's all about self-love as well when you think about it, because if you want the world, if you want love, you must treat yourself with love. If you want affection, you must also be affectionate towards others. So this is just for you to sort of reevaluate how you treat yourself as well as how you treat others. So let's get some more advice for pile number 2, universe. Okay, we've got a leg up. Okay, we've got 3 cards and I feel like I should take them. We've got peace, we've got observer, and we've got here and now. Okay. So what this is telling me, pile number 2, is that I feel like you might be stuck in the past a little bit. Now, if you're thinking about self-love issues, of how you treat yourself, if you take the meaning of this card in that respect, you might be stuck on things, how bad things have happened in the past, how things have not worked out in the past. And you might also be very worried about the future. All right. And that is making you feel, that is making you go into the negative vibrations, whether it's towards other people or towards yourself or just negative thinking patterns. And what this is telling you is that, look, forget about the past. You got to let the past go, and you got to forget about the future and not worry about it so much, and live in the present. Because in the present, you need to sit and see how things unfold. You don't have all the answers. The only thing you can do right now is find peace within, all right? You must find peace within and make peace with whatever shit that is bothering you, that is making you act this way, that is making you feel negatively, that is making this card come upside down, right? So that's what the universe is telling you. At the same time, the universe is saying that you are being supported by the universe, all right? You are not alone, all right? If you feel very low about yourself and you feel like you're doing this all by yourself, like you're cursed, things never work out for you, that is a lower vibration energy, and you need to get out of that. You have to realize that there are people, situations, God, universe, Yoda, whoever is there to help you. All right, you always have support, whether it's from a physical person or from an energy or from whoever you believe in. All right, you always have support, so you don't have to worry. What you have to do is just watch and see how things unfold, and at the same time live in the present and try to find peace in your heart. When you have peace in your heart and let go of attachments, the negative energy will start dissipating, and that's when you can create and get everything that you want. All right, guys, pile number 2, I wish you all the best. Take care. And let's go to pile number 3. All right, pile number 3, I also picked this deck. Let's see what we have. Ooh, the upper world. Beautiful. We've got an eagle over there. And this is in the upright. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones are all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. And all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is a place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become. Discover your great potentials and undreamed of possibilities. It is also a place where the spirit of the dead arrive and they complete their journey to light. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 steps. Sorry, for some reason I kept messing up the words. I'm just trying to connect with the energy, all right? All right, so what I'm getting from this is that the universe is telling us that you are very connected to the higher world right now, all right? You are very connected to your higher self. And now is the time for you to become the perfect version of yourself. But you don't need to sort of change yourself to become a little better, in the sense. You need to sort of take a leap of faith. Okay, I know it's a bit confusing, so I'm just trying to put it in the right words. Now is not the time for you to make little steps, little changes. Now is the time for you to take a leap of faith. You are completely connected to the higher realm. You are completely connected to the universe, to the divine, to your higher self. And you are becoming this new version of yourself that is completely in tune with the universe. So this is not about you taking smaller steps towards trying to make something change. Like, for example, you're like, okay, I know I want this big thing to happen, but maybe I'll do this little thing and be happy with it, and then I'll be a better person. No, you now need to take a leap of faith and go after the really big change that you've been asking for. All right, so let's get some more cards as advice. Pile number 3, universe. Okay, we've got mending. Some things need to be mended. Maybe your heart needs mending. Maybe you need to mend a relationship. Maybe you need to mend certain aspects of your body. Time for a nap. Yep, it's like taking a step back, relaxing, sort of taking care of yourself, and happy. But this was reversed, right? Okay. I feel like there are parts of you that are denying yourself this happiness. I feel like you're overstressed. I feel like you're not really understanding how connected and how divinely guided you are, how you are this, look at that. You are this eagle. You are this, is that an eagle? Is that an owl? I don't know. But that's what you are, all right? And what this is telling me is that you have got to mend parts of yourself that feel broken. All right, but it's not mending small things. This is mending your entire being and learning that you can be happy in the now, irrespective of what else is going on. I feel like you're very stressed out and you've been like really pushing yourself and really going into the negative vibrations. And I think you need to get out of that. All right, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to not be worried about becoming a better person every single day. You know, I don't know about you, but because I got this card as well, I definitely try to be a better person. And then when I can't be a better person, because I try to do something like stick to a diet or whatever, I get very disheartened and I get very low and I go into that spiral. And what this is telling us is that it's okay. It's okay for you to take a break. It's okay for you to take a step back. The world is not going to end. Just relax, all right? You need to take some time out for yourself, all right? Whatever is broken can be mended, all right? If there's something you've been trying to achieve, that can be mended. And there are parts of you that you feel are broken, that can be mended. But what you need to do is stop forcing it, all right? You are completely connected and you are giving birth to a new version of yourself, which is not just smaller aspects. It's like a huge change. It's a leap of faith. And you must take that leap of faith for you to truly be happy. Don't deny yourself true happiness, all right? Because this was upside down. This is telling me that you're blocking this true happiness. It's okay. Everything that you're trying to achieve is possible. But you've got to relax. You've got to know that things will work itself out. You have got to take a leap of faith because you have to trust in the universe. And you've got to realize that you deserve to be happy at this moment. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.